hey now, hey now.
So this is my hostel in Rome. So I'm in a 6-person room. This is really big, and what I like about this is that there is a bathroom over there, but there's also a separate, like a second shower and then another sink. Because sometimes someone's like in the bathroom, you want to brush your teeth. So this makes it really easy. So I like that. I've had the day from hell, so hungover as hell. Something weird though, like there's like an extra room, you know? Like this could totally be more beds or like throw a couch in here or something. So I thought that was a little weird. But yeah. So like I said, I'm hungover, so I'm just gonna lie down. Taking the L for today.
All set to see the Pope. Getting in here was kind of a nightmare and very unorganized. But I'm in here and I don't have a ticket. So, you know, I'm just here to be in his presence.
Prawie generalnej audiencji słucham na publicy zostawisk.
Olio misto a profumo consacrato dal vescovo, termine che rimanda a Cristo, cresima Cristo.
All right, so we just finished the papal address. I highly recommend, even if you're not very religious, you know, you gotta see the Pope. So he does the address on Wednesday mornings and he does a mass on Sundays. And like I said, you're supposed to have a ticket. I didn't have a ticket, I got pretty close. He drove right by twice, so cute. I guess maybe if you wanted a seat, you probably would really need a ticket, but tickets are free and they are easy to get, but I came here a day ago, so I didn't have time to plan. So I just showed up, got in, got a pretty good spot, but you get to see the Pope, that's so cool. So I wanted to see the Sistine Chapel and the Basilica, which is that. Basilica doesn't open till 1 p.m. It is currently 11:30. So I'm gonna eat and then, you know, loop back, I'm here. But the Sistine Chapel is $30 and I'm like, do I really, what? No. Pro tip, the Basilica is free. To skip the line is $15. Had I known that, I would have just lined up an hour ago when I was dicking around doing nothing anyways. So, yeah, it's free. You just gotta line up. But now the line's too long, so I might just pay the $15 to skip the line. Just got out of St. Peter's Basilica. One of my top 5 things I've done this whole trip, so I highly recommend it. Even if you're not religious, that is a really cool thing to see. I could spend all day there, although museums bore me, but that was really cool. So highly recommend doing that. You can get in for free, you can skip the line for $15, which is what I did, and I think that was worth it. But yeah, I'm really happy I did that. So I think I'm done with Vatican City right now. I'm gonna book my tour for the Colosseum for tomorrow, and then do that tomorrow. I can't decide if I want to stay over another night tomorrow night or just do that in the morning tomorrow and leave from there. So I'll figure that out. Literally every 3 feet someone is trying to sell you something, and I get it, I respect the hustle, but I'm just so annoyed at this point. Like, it's taking so much in me not to just bark at them. Or even like they'll try and sell you something, I'm like, I literally have one in my hand, you know? So it's really, really annoying here, but it's been really, really annoying everywhere in Europe. There's someone trying to sell you something everywhere. Okay, I get I look ugly today, but this guy was sitting here. He went up to get more food, he came back, looked at me, and sat somewhere else. Okay, it's like 9 p.m. at night and no one else has checked in. I think, hoping no one checks in within the next couple hours. I think I got the room to myself tonight, so thank God. So literally right after I said that, I got a new roommate and he was really nice, and I invited him to the bar that was downstairs at our hostel. This hostel had everything all inclusive. So I was like, oh, I'll be at the bar. If you come down, you know, I'll be there, come say hi. But then the bar ended up being so packed. He came in and I saw him from like across 30 people. I'm like, hello, over here. And I think he turned around and left and I felt kind of bad, but it was just so packed. But as I was eating that free pasta, some girl came up to me. She's like, is this free pasta? And I was like, yeah. And then she sat down and ate with me. And then my friend from Venice and Florence came over and she's like, let's go out to dinner. So even though I just ate, you know, I'm always down to eat in Italy. So me, the new friend, and my traveling friend, we all went to dinner. And then we all went to the bar later that night. And then we met even more girls. And we decided to go to the Trevi Fountain at 3 a.m.
If I get hit by a moped, that'd be really funny.
I was getting really good Lizzie McGuire shots of everyone else. The ones of me didn't turn out so great, but I did end up going back the next day. But it was a really fun experience, you know, new friends, it's 2 a.m. and you're walking through the streets of Italy and you're going to the Lizzie McGuire Fountain. I know there's a more official name for this, but to me and to basically everyone else around my age, it's the Lizzie McGuire Fountain. And like, how cool is it to walk around Rome at 2 a.m. with some new friends? And I felt safe because there was like 6 of us, so I wouldn't do this alone, but it was really cool to do it with new friends. World's other smallest elevator. Like, I can barely fit my backpack and my bag in here. And the other day someone got in here with me with all this shit. So I'm at the Trevi Fountain, which, you know, Lizzie McGuire landmark. We went last night and I was not happy with my pictures, and we know how extra I am and how much I care too much about that kind of stuff. So I went back in the daylight, just got some really good ones. I'm really happy with what I got. I met a really nice girl from Illinois who took a bunch, and like, she was extra. She was, you know, boomerang, portrait mode, regular mode. So I'm like, I like you, there should be more of you. So finally got a picture I'm happy with. So now I'm gonna go to the Colosseum and the Roman Forum. I bought my ticket for that yesterday. And then I leave for the Amalfi Coast at like 4 p.m. So I'm trying to fit it all in, you know, this little half day, but I think I can do it. I also have a wet butt because I sat on the ledge, and this is like a chiffon dress, and those things always show water stains. So I just have like a permanent wet butt right now. Also got my usual breakfast of gelato. I got 2 different chocolate flavors. How different can they be? But they looked really good sitting in their little things. So I'm gonna have this, then go over to the Colosseum. Absolutely not doing these stairs. I don't even want to do these. Well, you can't even see it. There's a bus there right now. That is a doozy, and that's not happening. We'll see about these. Okay, I finally made it to the Colosseum. So I bought that skip the line ticket. It literally took me maybe 45 minutes to even get down here. You cannot find the entrance for the life of you. And they also told me to enter through the Roman Forum, got lost in there. So it was just like a jumbled mess. Finally got here. They're like, oh, skip the line doesn't exist, but I guess buying that pass got me in. Please leave me alone. I'm so fucking tired of these people. Oh my god. Buying that pass, I don't know, I guess bought me my ticket here. So she was like, oh, yeah, you can get it at 2:30. My train leaves at 3:30. I don't know if it's worth it. I feel like seeing it, this is enough for me, kind of. I don't know, I think I'm done with sightseeing, and I'm done with these people trying to sell me shit. But the Roman Forum is really cool. So that has a bunch of old stuff too, and you can just walk through that. So I might just do that. Also, it's 11:30 right now. 11:30 to 2:30. I don't want to waste 2-3 hours waiting my turn. It's hot as balls too. I feel like I'm just complaining constantly. So we'll see. But like, the directions here wasted my time. The skip the line wasted my time. Had I known, I would have just went like last night or something. But I'm gonna see if I can get close. You know, sometimes I don't even check tickets, so I could literally just be like, let me in. We'll see. But the outside of it's cool, and I'm gonna check out the Roman Forum too. Okay, it is hot as balls. I just did the Roman Forum. Oh, why am I losing my marbles? That was really cool. Highly recommend. Just like ancient ruins. So cool. So, push back my train. So I am going into the Colosseum, but I climbed up this little hill here. Got a really good view. No one's here to take my picture, so selfies will do. I feel like this view is going to be a little bit better than inside the actual thing. But this is right after the Roman Forum. You just come up here. I think it's a really good view spot. It's not too crowded either. Although I can't figure out how to get back down to the line. I'm hoping I don't have to go through the entire thing again. But I thought I saw a staircase. I just went down the staircase I was talking about, ended up where I was. So, gonna look for a different staircase. I literally just went in a whole circle. Okay, so getting in was really easy. I just hopped right in line. There was no line. I just kept walking, never stopped moving my feet. And they barely even looked at the time of my ticket. So I feel like I probably could have went 3 hours ago and no one would have said anything. But I am here. Bam. I'm leaving the Colosseum. I'm really happy I pushed my train back and actually went to that because that was really nice. So I'm happy I got to experience that. My eyeballs are sweating. It is that hot out. Oh my God, the view in front of me is just amazing. I don't know if you can see, it just looks so nice. So now, gotta walk back to my hostel. I stored my luggage there and then go to the train station. Hope everything works out with my trains. No, thank you. Hope everything works out with my trains. There was actually a train crash this morning, so my mom texted me. She's like, "Are you okay? Where are you?" And I'm like, "I've been on Italian trains all week." That's kind of scary that that happened. In there, I ran into 2 girls I was hanging out with last night, and it was like so small world because we're like, "Wait, were you here with the other one?" And we're all like, "No, we all literally all just like found each other at the same time." And there's like thousands of people in here. I feel bad though because like they're like, "Oh, see you tonight." I'm like, "I'm actually leaving in like a couple hours," because I was originally gonna stay another night here, but then the Amalfi Coast ones needed 2-night stays, so I was like, you know what, I'll just do tonight and tomorrow. So I feel bad that I won't be able to hang out with them again. And then I also ran into the girl who took my picture this morning at the Trevi Fountain. And I should have just had her take my pictures again in here because I asked a bunch of people to take them. They were like, okay, but I'm like, that girl knows her shit. So very small world, although there is only like 6 things to see in Rome, so you're bound to see someone you know. So yeah, I had a long, hot walk ahead of me. But once I have an Airbnb tonight, not a hostel, so I have my own room. So that's gonna be really relaxing, so I'm really looking forward to that. Oh my God, the sunburn, I didn't even notice that. Oh, okay. Oops, okay, so I have time to kill, so I stop back at the hostel bar and have some nachos, and then in like an hour, I have like an hour, so finish those, walk back to the train station, and hopefully everything goes smoothly today, but I'm gonna have some nachos.